G'day, Liam again, just here to show you the finishing on this pipe. Finishing pipe, so that's for our wastegate. This is our main from the turbo, down there, and then into our V-band. Just the finishing welds. Pretty good. Now we got flexies to make it easier to put this turbo wastegate exhaust up. Before it was, you had to get the wastegates in the perfect position and then it would fit on perfectly, but now it's going to be even easier with those flexies. Give you guys a few more time lapses with this one and we'll be done. Okay, second one done. Pretty good. Beautiful colour to this stainless, eh? Don't know if you guys can see that, it's kind of blurry. Hopefully it'll come out clearer in the videos. A nice little bit down there, those are already done. Down here, a bit wonky there. Beautiful there though. Obviously these are like that, so everyone can see these top welds. So you want them to look yeah. Oh, if you guys want to know my TIG settings, 35 DC, didn't use pulse. I was using a 1.6 tungsten and running about 18 litres per minute on the 12 cup on that, I think. It says it on it, no, it doesn't say it on it. I think it's a 12 cup. And yeah, 1.6, a red packet. And then for like, obviously down here, I ramped it up to about 55, and on these I think I did it about 60 from what I remember. Okay, good morning guys. A little update on the Apache. It's currently 10 past 7 here at Mike's Engines. Been doing a bit of brake flaring and a few fittings for some fuel. Clips off, turbos are off, all that radiator and intercooler has been welded. Currently still working on the radiator shroud for the fan. Got a big 16-inch spout fan going on. But as you can see, we have some brakes. Well, some brake lines, always have brakes. Yeah. Just jump under for a sec. See it? Brake line running across to the other side. Braided hose there. This one coming back to there, having our flexi, because this is a cab onto chassis, not a unibody. And so that's, therefore we need those flexies in there, going up to the firewall. This one is still a work in progress. We actually can't find a tap for our P-clamps, which I'll show you. P-clamps here. Can't find a tap for that, so we have to order one in. So hopefully that'll be here today. Got our lovely new alternator and bracket. Got our water pump in. Still in the scheme of how I'll get a AN20 out of there with a big fitting. Yeah, and the top too. But anyway, we'll work on that. I talked to you guys about the steering last video, but that's pretty much what it does. It's just a big spacer, and then that pushes up against a joint up, like there's a like a face up in here, and that just pushes up against that, and then obviously pushes up against that. So yeah, fuel. This is our remote oil filter. Thinking it might go like there, because that's where the lines come out. So it'd be nice and neat, and it'd be clean for an oil change, or like back here somewhere. But I'm just not sure what I'm going to do with this fuel line. Might be just too bulky and busy back there, so that's why I might have to go up in here. Anyway, to the back we have our brake line for the back. That's coming up, going up through those holes in the cross members, and then this is fuel lines going above that. This is obviously our return line, -6, -8 for feed. As you can see, I've started that. Probably going to finish that today, but might go work on a shroud and do some welding, which is always fun. Okay, bags are pumped up at the moment, as you can see. Fuel filter in at the moment. Just done that one. Put that fitting on. But other than that, actually, other than that, we get the car down. Look at that dish on those wheels. So nice. Okay, hang on. Sorry about the noise, guys. So, as you can see our firewall there, that's where those brake lines are coming up. So this one closest to us will be the front, and the one further away towards the rock cover will be the back. These are not the rock covers that are staying on it, they're in the showroom. I'll have to pop them on soon and work out where I'm going to put like a catch can and stuff like that for our breathing. But yes, big job yesterday. What a mission that stuff is. But nice and sound deadening, which is awesome. Got our handbrake in. So that's our factory handbrake. Then I run a Morse cable somewhere through here back to a cross member, and then that'll have a lever on it. That's how I'm thinking of doing it. We have an ignition switch that does nothing at the moment, because as you can see, we've got this lovely job of wiring this thing. But that's alright. That's alright. Put that in yesterday. That's our headlight switch. It's got a dimmer switch off for the dash and stuff. Nice Dakota dash going in. We'll get that later though. But yep, that's all billet. That's all billet. It's all shiny. Just figuring out my AC plumbing over there. Think I got it sorted. Got to do another order to Aeroflow or Rocket. But yeah, it's coming along. It's getting there. I welded up, yeah, you guys seen that. I welded up all those exhausts. But yeah, big week, big week. Hopefully I get those taps for those P-clamps, get those brakes done, get that fuel done, get that radiator done, hopefully all today. Okay, see you guys in the next video.
A few moments later.
Okay, a little update on the Apache. Got our lovely headers and exhaust housings done by Procoat down in Auckland. Marvellous. Got our actual rock covers that we're going to use on. We'll just tape them up as don't want to get them scratched. We've been in the process of trying to figure out the wiring, all the injectors and stuff like that, to use, what sort of ECU to use, blah 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 blah. Got our dipstick tube in. Had to just do that this morning. I've just been working on these wastegates and turbo setups. We're getting our source for our pressure from the back of the turbo housing there. See that little dash 4? And that's going to go into there, and that's going to push that spring up. Was it up? Or was it down? Oh, one or the other. I think it's up. And then this is going to go to our Mac valve, which will be on the firewall there or inside the cabin. T back behind there, and that'll run over that side as well. The beauty thing about something different we're going to do is we're going to actually run hardline. So our oil feeds dash 4 as well, and then this will be dash 4 as well. So there'll be two nice little hard lines going all the way, and they'll probably come along here up above that injector rail. I don't know if you guys I've shown you this, but there's our fuel pressure regulator that goes obviously onto there. Still haven't done our from the tank up to here, but I think the boss has just gone out and grabbed the hose for that. Other than that, we got these in here, so that's something I've been working on, that AC stuff. Got our massive shipment of Aeroflow parts. So that's all plumbed up inside here, so that won't be coming out ever again, because it's a mission to get in there with all these fittings and stuff in there. Should work well. I've tested all the AC fittings, made sure they don't leak. Don't know if you guys have seen that yet. We still need to sort out, so we've fitted our throttle cable pedal. Still need to sort out the other end of the throttle cable, which I'll show you in a second. But handbrake we need to sort out, and all our wiring for the dash and stuff. But at the moment we're thinking of making a panel back here, sorry for the mess, back here, and then just mount everything on this back panel, because this is the seat comes back and comes up into here. He's gonna put, the owner is gonna put speakers. Obviously we need seat belt runners that come up to here. So we've got our 3-point harness to go across onto the seat. But that's at a later stage. We're just getting all our plumbing sort of done. As I was talking about with that throttle cable, you can see that red line just there. That's where I need to chop and make a thing to fit into this LS throttle body. But other than that, it's pretty good. Still need to sort out AN fittings for this CVR water pump. Shouldn't be too hard. I've just ordered some today, I think, or yesterday. Yeah, something else I've been working on is our shifter linkage. So there's a little bracket that comes off here, and that's obviously to our shifter for park, neutral, reverse, drive. Now down here, this obviously rotates. We're going to hopefully do a Morse cable into that, which is our first bracket, and that'll have like sort of an adjustable system on it, and then just go to cable and then go to another Morse cable down here to hook on to our gearbox or transmission. So yeah, that just clicks up, and hopefully that'll push it, because this is obviously coming down. This will be pushing down, pushing it back into first, and then all the way to park. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that. So that's first, and then all the way to park. So I just made those brackets down there. Something else, little change I did. Don't know if you guys noticed or videoed it, but before the lines were coming up and over here for the AC, but now they come up there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a bit of a stretch for me, but yeah, our AC lines coming over there. These bits of filler wire, just temporary. These are our handbrake cables. Been looking at that. I'll probably P-clamp them later on this afternoon and figure out our length for our cable to go up to that handbrake inside. But yeah, under there you can see the dryer any other fittings, all nicely billet clamped from Aeroflow. But yeah, other than that, not a lot. Oh, this window wiper. Mounted that, made our own bracket. It was meant to be a factory fit window wiper. It was nowhere near factory fit. But yeah, all got sound deadening on it. Oh, something else I did. So I finally completed our brake lines. Don't they look bloody nice? Obviously under there is our twists. We have to have that for cert. Yeah. It's looking rather nice. Those black headers just complemented so well, eh? But probably next thing to do is those handbrakes, get the radiator in, figure out our catch can, overflow, and our heater lines, fit up those fuel lines, because they're underneath there, they go down onto the chassis, go back to the back of the fuel tank, and then sort out that hard line for up here, which will hopefully look quite nice. It's just a nice neat stainless bit of hard line, and then wiring. Anyway, see you guys next time.